Hello, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the week ahead or just the general energies at the time that you're watching this. I usually do very pointed weekly readings where I go from like this date to this date, and I thought I'd experiment a little bit and just do a kind of timeless, open-ended reading. So if you like this format better, let me know in the comments. If you prefer the specific weekly readings better, let me know. And like this video, of course. So Sagittarius, you have the 5th chakra archangel Gabriel coming out for you, which is a beautiful energy of you really expressing yourself and telling the world who you are. I feel like some of you have some big news that you may have kept secret in the past. And I think I remember this actually, Sagittarius. You had past readings recently where, yeah, I think it was last week, literally, you were like keeping things to yourself and letting it develop. And I feel like this week you may be letting some people in on what's been going on in your life a little bit more, which is great. You've been expressing yourself a lot more. You will be expressing yourself a lot more. And also like just communicating, talking, listening seems very balanced, really good. You're definitely not going to be lonely this week. There's going to be a lot of communication. We have broken heart coming through. Okay. I mean, this is pretty straightforward. There may be some grieving that you're still processing at this time. And this could be from a death or an ending or something that didn't work out or some sort of failure or something like failure or something like that. And, let yourself feel these feelings. Let the feeling wash over you. Sagittarius, I see you kind of taking on this very wise, almost spiritual perspective where, and like this is something I've noticed only like the most enlightened people have this mindset and take it on, where you weirdly start to enjoy the pain in life, the challenges in life, the struggle. And we see this theme in many different religions with different ascended masters and deities. We see this in the Buddha, where he was starving and he found a form of enlightenment through just eating again and overcoming that struggle and being in the state of complete no desire because all he wanted was food and he had it. We see that in like Christianity with, Jesus's pain and suffering and, meeting that pain and suffering with compassion and love and unconditional love and all of that good stuff. We see it in so many different religions and spiritual practices throughout this world, this idea of finding the love and enlightenment through pain and challenges. And I feel, Sagittarius, that you're reaching this point where even when you're grieving, you feel the love that you felt for whatever you're grieving so deeply, and it becomes an almost pleasurable experience to process that grief. If not pleasurable, I would at least say peaceful. And even when you're overcoming horrendous challenges in life, you understand like this is where growth is happening. Like this is awesome. And it's very rare that I speak to people and do readings for people who have this enlightened perspective. And I definitely feel like you watching this are in this perspective. So even though your heart is breaking into a million different pieces and you may be having challenges at this time and grieving the loss of something, you're feeling the love of that which you are losing so deeply, and you're feeling the return of your self-love. And even in all of this pain and suffering, you are feeling so at one, at peace, unconditionally loving with the universe. So it's beautiful. We have the thinking man coming out in reverse. Okay, someone may have had a really negative impact on you. This could have been a man, a masculine person, guys. You're like the 6th sign I'm filming for this week. And let me tell you, so far, this week is crazy because there's a lot of deceit coming through, a lot of like someone literally lying about something, or like not sharing what they need to share, manipulating this issue, acting out of fear and ego. So I am not going to be shocked if we see a lot of that in the global collective and governments and all of that this week. But this may have been someone that you knew personally, who you loved, who, may have overthought the situation, self-sabotaged it, and maybe even have said some hurtful things or made you question yourself in the process. And even then, like, you can understand their perspective and what brought them there, and you're forgiving them. You're, protecting yourself, of course, processing, of course, but it's just a crazy, like, mature energy you're in. We're going to get 6 cards, 2 rows of 3, to further elaborate on what you'll deal with this week. You have the Ace of Pentacles reverse coming out for you. I'm seeing a lot of you are wanting to increase your money, your finances, because it seems like the second you pay off a debt or get some sort of additional supplemental income, it's like something else comes up. And I'm seeing you wanting to break out of that cycle. Definitely look into Feng Shui. I was just telling this to another sign too. I believe I was telling this to Cancer or Scorpio. I forget which one. And that could be looking like adding more water elements into your home, more soft, wavy lines and shapes and textures, as opposed to like hard, rigid edges. And there's like, literally, I love Feng Shui so much. I should do a whole like video series on that. But yeah, I see you trying to take on some new habits or energies, like getting the energy of health and wealth simultaneously. Okay. They're very connected. We have the Sun in reverse. Yeah, things are getting good. And I also feel this as validation of you enjoying the struggle that you currently find yourself in. And that, after all of this struggle, heartbreak, and challenge, there's no choice that the universe has but to put you through so many blessings and opportunities and abundance, because life always balances itself out in that way. So you're seeing it in that perspective and you're excited, you're happy. Okay, happiness is being restored. I also view the Sun in reverse as sort of working towards more happiness and more abundance. So some of you may be working hard to save money or to build up this happy life of yours, essentially. We have the Eight of Swords in reverse coming out here. Yeah, overthinking may be an issue for you this week, and I recommend, if that is the case, to get out and exercise or literally do something. And that's also a wisdom from the Sun coming out in reverse here. Instead of being stuck in your head nonstop thinking about someone, especially if you're like contemplating, like, should I reach back out to this person, or should I chase them now, or blah 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 blah, whoever like broke your heart. And if you're questioning doing something reckless, I would say distract yourself this week, okay? There is such a thing as good, healthy distractions. And if you're dealing with that right now, go out with your friends, okay? Go out and do something. Go take pictures of, cute things around town. Get dressed up, go out to dinner. Put yourself in group environments. Even if you don't enjoy it, you will be so much happier doing that than sitting at home and stewing. And I don't want you to risk doing something reckless, like reaching out to an ex again, or just something crazy, because you are processing here. Like, literally break yourself free from overthinking. If you keep distracting yourself with things like work or staying busy or seeing people or, washing your car, cleaning your house, things that just keep your hands busy, it also frees your mind. It's not like you're distracting yourself from your emotions. I remember, like, one of the best things you can do after you go through a heartbreak is just clean your entire house because it keeps you physically busy. So it really prevents you from overthinking, but it frees your mind at the same time, and it gives you so much good ideas. The energy just flows so much better. Like, I highly recommend doing that. Clean your house this week. Fix the leaks and things up as well. We have the Hanged Man coming out in reverse. This is a sense of waiting around, but why are you waiting around and, making yourself into a victim, into a martyr? The time to fix whatever problem that's going on in your life is right now, in the present moment. We have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you guys are very worried about debt or a certain fine or like payment that needs to come through right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. Some of you are stressing about money at this time, and Spirit's saying, kill two birds with one stone here. Work. Keep yourself busy, be productive, get things done to bring more of this money into your life, okay? Not only will that fix your money problem, but it will also distract your mind from making some sort of reckless decision out of a broken heart or out of like anger or resentment, because you know, the thinking man in reverse, you're stuck overthinking. This could also be literally someone who hurt you and you're like, should I call them out? Like, should I send them this text message, like complaining about this, that, the third? If you have the time to do that, you have the time to work your butt off. And Spirit's saying work your butt off right now, okay? That's the better option. Or like, it doesn't even have to be a financial problem. For some of you, this could be a health problem. Like, you may be very unhealthy. And again, if you have the time to say like, should I text them, blah, 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 literally run it out on a treadmill. Okay, that's another good thing to do. Another quality thing to do when you're super stressed or angry, or like you're just on the brink of like making a dumb decision that will be out of like, that'll make you lose respect for yourself almost, like reaching back out to an ex, for example, or going back to an addiction, or going back to old ways of doing things. Literally just run it out on a treadmill, punch it out on a punching bag, work it out, I guess you could say. Not even like just exercising, but like if you have some sort of side hustle, just like dive into that, be super productive, scrub your floors, like keep your hands busy this week. We have the Three of Wands coming out in reverse here. Yeah, your dreams are available to you. And how much better will you feel when you're healing, you're grieving, you're processing, and you're achieving your dreams and being productive at the same time? Like, it really will help you not only help process your emotions by keeping your hands busy in this way, keeping your body busy, it will also propel you into the next chapter in your life without this person, this place, this thing, whatever you're grieving, okay? So Sagittarius, I'm sending you so much love at this time. Keep yourself busy. I love you so much, okay? I just love you. Watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this week ahead, because there's certainly more to it. And like this video, comment how it resonated down below, subscribe to the channel if you've not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my Goddess Energy Intention Oil there and my spiritual life coaching sessions there, so check it out. But most importantly, check out my 2024 tarot and mediumship reading there. This is an hour-long personal video reading, and it will only be available for the rest of January, and then it's gone forever. So get it now if you're watching this in January. And it's just a tremendous offering. Like, we will dive into everything you learned in 2023, how you're bringing that into the new year, covering 2024 in all areas of life individually, and we'll cover your personal questions, and you can leave as much backstory as you want, ask about anything, anyone that you want, and we'll open the floor up to your spirit guides. Any spirits that want to come through can come through. It's just amazing. So go get that before it's gone. I highly recommend it. It's very transformative. Everyone who's gotten it so far has had positive things to say, so go ahead and do that, okay? Thank you guys. Bye bye.